Hey everyone, we're here at Layton Sports Cards in Apopka, Florida, and I can't wait to show you inside. We're gonna talk to the founders and owners, Sarah and Rich Layton here. I'm so excited to learn with all of you, and I'm so excited to show you what's inside. Hey everyone, I'm here with founder and owner of Layton Sports Cards, Rich Layton. How are you?
I'm doing great. How are you?
Good, thank you. First of all, thank you so much for allowing us to do this today. We're super excited to see the shop. We're super excited to learn more about Rich's story, what he likes to collect, what got him into breaking, and show us through the wonderful breaking operation you've built for the past 10 years now.
Yeah, the madness that is Layton Sports Cards. There's a lot to it, but it's a lot of fun. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys around and let you take a kind of a peek behind the curtain.
How long has it been since you started?
So we started 12 years ago. Started doing breaks from our kitchen table in North Cape May, New Jersey, doing single boxes of Bowman Chrome, different products that I was buying from a local hobby store back then that was down the street from our house. Next thing you know, breaks started taking off. Around 2013, we opened a shop in North Cape May, New Jersey. Moved to Florida, moved the whole business and our family to Florida. And then, yeah, the rest is history. Started with just myself and my wife. Now we have 47. I think we just hired our 47th employee total. Multiple locations. We have a massive gaming store and obviously the sports card breaking business and kind of a small shop here right now. It's kind of, we just use as like a landing area for people that come and visit us. This is about to expand into a legitimate retail space, pretty big shop downtown here in the Orlando area.
Congratulations on all your success so far, and just hearing your story, I've heard it a bunch of times before, and you're definitely someone who inspired me to start breaking too.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And, I mean, we love seeing younger and newer breakers coming up through the industry. And we try our best to help everybody out whenever they reach out for advice and, stuff like that.
I think a great thing that you do, that you have done for the industry, is really try to legitimize breaking. Because I know I have no idea how you experienced that back in 2012, but even me pursuing this full time as a business, even a year and a half ago, it's still not something that people understand or recognize as a legitimate business. It's not like opening a card shop because you're doing it online and people don't really understand what you're doing.
Yeah.
So how do you feel about that part of it? And like, what are some things that have gone through your mind while you've built this in order to legitimize breaking?
First off, my wife was tired of waking up with team bag strips in her hair and bubble mailers on the ground. So that was kind of, that was the first time to get the shop out of the house. We ran out of space immediately. We were in a tiny apartment. Found a cheap place to rent and kind of like, we did the breaks like right in the shop, So people that were coming into our store, we were introducing them immediately to what online breaking was. We had meetings with manufacturers like Panini and some of the guys at Topps, and this is back in 2012, 2013. We were explaining to them what we did, and they were trying to understand what we were doing. And I mean, we were doing some of the first live breaks out there that you could see like at the National. We have some like old footage you might be able to dig up of me doing a break with like Tracy Hackler or somebody from like 2013 at the National. That was a long time ago. We had just like a little table and a webcam and a laptop, and we were like ripping NT basketball or something like that. That hadn't happened before. There were no live breaks like at big shows like that. Where that was and where we are now is just night and day.
Super low numbered hit for the Cleveland Browns, 5 of 10.
And this is where we are now.
I mean, in less than like 10 to 12 years time, it's unbelievable how far things have come. And the, technology, the innovation in the industry and in the breaking space, it's unbelievable. It's hard to keep up with now. Being somebody that has a big following in the industry, we take a lot of responsibility with, making sure that people know what they're getting into beforehand.
And one thing I really love about you and Sarah that you differentiate a lot, and I think it's helped me a lot in my journey, and kind of, recognizing that deciding to be a business owner in this industry is different from being a business owner or being in the hobby. So it's two very different things. I think it's really hard for people to understand because it is so fun what we do, but we are really actually crafting real businesses that employ people, and we're doing a lot of good things and making people happy, and like you said, educating them and providing a really good entry point into the hobby as a business because it's a service that we provide. We've seen the store area here, and Rich is going to take us behind the scenes. Look at Sarah.
Unless the boss lady walks in.
That's the boss. Rich, lead the
Okay,
way.
yeah. Let's take a look around. This is our main headquarters here. Basically, you're looking in the corner here, but if you get a panoramic shot here, this is all sorting and shipping space. Cortese, who is the boss, has all these people working nonstop. And they don't sleep. They don't even sit down most of the time. No lunch breaks. You know, Cortese runs a tight ship. Don't mess around. All the sorting and shipping kind of happens in this space, or most of it anyway. We have everything kind of laid out, almost like if you kind of envision a circular motion to this place. Cards come in through here. They go out this way to the breaking spaces. They come out this way to the shipping space and then back out the door again to the customer. There's very much a flow and an organization to this that it is too much for me to even understand at this point, honestly. Cortese has this stuff really figured out, and everybody works really hard at chipping in and keeping stuff, organized and in order.
A big part of like breaking is building trust, and I think that the mail day, them getting the cards in the right condition, is a big part of building trust and getting your repeat customers. So how long do you think that it's taken you to get to a process where you feel good about shipping throughout the years?
12 years.
And still killing.
It is an ongoing thing. It'll never end. We're always pushing this to be as precise and as efficient as possible every day. We have tried every possible way of sorting, every possible way of shipping, every possible way of organizing, we have tried it all and then tried it again. We've gone through it all and then gone back to the beginning and so on and so forth. There's so many different ways you can kind of go by doing this, but I think right now, we're pretty darn efficient and in a really good space. How long of a wait are we on shipping right now?
There is no wait. We're currently going to be shipping today's orders that are breaking right now.
Boom. That's incredible.
That's pretty darn impressive considering the fact that, we're doing, 120, 150
so she's a
breaks
game
a week.
changer right here.
Yeah, she keeps this place running like a top, well over 100 breaks a week, maybe, sometimes close to 200 breaks a week between multiple channels. To have cards literally going out as they come in, that's crazy.
That's the goal. It should be the goal.
It is. Yeah. It really is.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes, obviously with Bowman and base-heavy releases come out, that time will change and it has to change. It's just a time factor for everybody to sort and everything. But we work really hard at keeping this as clean and as efficient as possible. Employee rest area, everybody can eat lunches in here, or they can go and hop in their car and go take lunch somewhere or do whatever they want, honestly. They all got their own individual lockers for people who come in with personal items and stuff. Everybody leaves in the locker. Kitchen area, the breaker studios, we use this mainly for Fanatics breaks. Also, this used to be our gaming break studio. We had a bunch of murals done in here and stuff, but now we've converted it because gaming now has its own location. But we mainly use this as like a secondary studio. We do Layton Channel 2 in here, we do personal boxes in here, and we do Fanatics Live in here.
So talk to us a little bit about setting up a breaking studio.
Oh my God.
So how long do you think it took you to get to this, and how do you feel about it?
It's literally all about to change as we speak, already. We just got it to this point, and now we're about to undo it and do it again. These microphones were temporary because we couldn't figure out, we're still having issues with this, figuring out how to use the iPhone through the soundboard with a compressor and a Shure mic. Very tricky, it's very finicky.
I really like
We used to use, and this, we were like way ahead of a lot of people out there. I'm not trying to brag, but we worked really hard on, like, if you look at our old videos, they're all in like high definition. Now, the very, very beginning, terrible. However, we figured out how to get a Canon CMOS Pro camcorder running through a capture device into a computer.
When it was not as easy as it is now.
In 2015.
That's crazy.
In 2014, actually, we figured it out. I should not take any credit at all. We were trying to figure out a way, can we use a camera, which is a lot smaller, and then they have these flexible mounts where now they can pull their seat in and just sit comfortably. I mean, I'm fully relaxed and my hands are right where they need to be. So that was a big thing, trying to get that all kind of sorted out. Next, we're tackling like lighting and audio and really fine tuning it. I mean, it's pretty good. Our shows look okay on camera. They don't always sound perfect, but they're okay. Ideally, you don't want this above you.
Yeah.
You kind of want, you know, you typically would want to use like stand-up mounted lighting that has like filters on it and everything, which we do have, and we're going to be, you guys are going to see tomorrow. We have a whole new lighting rig in one of our studios. So once we get that fine-tuned, then we'll implement it on the mainstream over here, and then obviously in this room too.
And the lesson in that story is just, it's never perfect when you start.
Yeah.
It's never perfect, and the idea is always to try and get better and better, and sometimes it's hard, but you can't let it stop you. You go and find people with this kind of insight, this kind of experience, and just ask questions and learn.
And we get emails all the time like, hey, what kind of this you're using or that you're using, but you know, we're an open book. But next door over here is the main breaking studio for YouTube and Twitch. They're streaming live right now. Sam's kind of doing his thing. We're streaming on YouTube and Twitch. Oh, whoops.
There they are.
And Joe's numbering almanacs over there. We should not be
Nice to meet you. I watch you a lot.
There's your proof that it is fully random. Joe never saw a single card from that product.
I don't know what's inside.
They're all sealed, and now he's hand numbering them.
Ripping 24 Top Series 1 Marlins.
So right now he's reading off.
Red Sox, Royals, Frank M with the Mariners.
Basically, he's going right down a list and reading off who has what team in the break they're about to do. So he's streaming live right now. And then this is all getting recorded as well.
Phillies, Rockies, Tigers, Angels, Athletics, Trey T, Padres, Trevor K, Giants, and Tyler P with the Pirates.
Sam is an animal.
Let's do it.
He's an absolute animal. The Salmonal.
Gosh.
No, that's a no? We're not good on that?
I think it's decent.
A little bit of everything in that room.
Like you're even getting a taste of Rich's dad jokes over here.
What's that?
Getting a taste of your dad jokes.
I'm full of them. I'm full of them.
I'm very honored to tell you that I am the very first guest at the new Layton Sports Studio here. This is going to be my first time seeing it. Hallie, who is the manager of marketing here at Layton, actually put all of this together for us. And she's been telling me how excited she is for me to see it. This is where we're gonna do our Star Wars May the 4th break tomorrow. And I don't know, my heart's beating a little fast because I'm excited. Like I said, I feel super honored when I told Hallie that I wanted to come over here and do some content. She has just gone above and beyond to make this incredible for us and for all of you. So let's see what's inside. Wow. 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 Hallie, this is awesome. I can't believe you did that. I just want to say that when I said I was going to come here, I didn't expect any of this. I feel super special. Thank you. Thank you.
Had to do it right, you know? Said it's gonna be like something nobody's done before, so.
This is gonna be so much fun. I mean, can you even begin to imagine? Has anyone ever done a break like this? And this is for Star Wars May the 4th. I've been in this hobby for 3 years, and I've never seen any breakers or card shops put together this type of production only for Star Wars Day. So this is incredible, beyond what I expected when I decided to come here for this. So I truly believe that Layton here are the best Star Wars breakers. They're the ones who inspired me to start breaking Star Wars because I saw how they were doing it and how great they were at it. 2 years after being inspired by Layton to start breaking Star Wars, and you see how I've grown since then, and now being able to come back here 2 years later and do this with them is so, it feels so great. It feels like one of those things, I know it seems corny and cheesy, but it's literally a dream come true. 2 years ago, I never thought that I'd be at this caliber. So it's awesome. Hallie, this is you. This is what you put together for us. Can you walk us through the process a little bit, your mindset with it moving in? And it looks...
All right, so Rich had a big idea. He really wanted to start a podcast, and he asked me my background in it, if I had any experience with anything like that, and I told him yes. I have prior experience with ESPN and doing a lot of stuff for ESPN Plus with my old college, lots of internships, XYZ. So he said, all right, build a podcast studio. You have this amount to do it, make it happen. And I said, yes, sir. And I had a vision, laid it all out on Photoshop, and just tackled it. So the whole idea behind us doing this break in here today was really just, it got built in time, and we had a meeting a couple weeks ago to just work out the plan for tomorrow's break. And an hour before the meeting, me and Forrest were just rattling off ideas, and he was like, what if we do it in here? And I was like, oh yeah, like let's do it in here. And I got one better for you. Let's do full camera switches, 4 camera show. We'll switch back and forth. We're gonna make this like a whole live production. Like, let's roll with it. And he was like, can we make it happen? I was like, oh yeah, we're gonna make it happen. So that day I'm throwing together logos, got the logo made for the window. We got toys, vintage toys put out, graphics printed, or Forrest got these at Comic-Con. Where'd you get them? MegaCon. Forrest got these at Orlando MegaCon. So yeah, it's kind of just a big team effort. We threw it together, and we're ready to rock tomorrow. I'm super nervous, but I'm super excited as well. And I couldn't be more happy that we're doing it with you, because you're one of my favorite people in the industry to work with. So.
Thank you. First of all, that means so much to me. And me coming here was just to do this, to highlight some of my favorite people in the industry, some people that have inspired me to be where I'm at and all this. So I just wanted to come and learn from you and share with everyone my experiences here, being here for the first time. And you just took this to a whole other level that I wasn't even imagining. So I'm super happy to be here. And when you're watching this video, at this point, May the 4th has already happened here. So if you could go back and watch that stream, this is only part of it. Hallie has also prepared an incredible show with you. Like she said, that it's gonna have camera switches and just a break for all of you that has never, in a way that it's never been done before. So I'm super excited to be a part of that, and I hope that just means good things for the hobby moving forward. We're pushing the envelope here so that everybody gets better. Yeah.
That was the biggest goal. Is I wanted to do something that I haven't seen done before. At least it could have been, but as far as I've seen, and really just kind of change the game. Growth is the best way. Just keep going forward, keep going forward, keep going forward. So I feel like this is a step in the right direction for the hobby and for us as companies as a whole. So.
Yep, and we've just been super excited and smiling and giggling the whole time that we've been here. So that's a testament to us loving what we do too, which is super important.
Yeah, I'm super excited for it.
Thank you.
Of course, thank you.
To celebrate this card right here, everyone, their best Chewy well at the count of 3.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. There you go.
I like that we all said something different in Chewbacca's language as well, too.
That's right. Congrats, Tim.
You know Lane's little bro is Mando. These two next to each other with the glasses, you all look the same. His little brother is Mando. I love it.
Oh.
Is that a super?
I know
We got a super coming up here,
Is
guys?
Stop.
I'm shocked.
Wow.
Oh my god, man. 1 of 1
No
on the first
way.
appearances. Mandalorian, guys. That is an insane
No
superfractor.
way.
1 of 1.
To say how
I
big
just walked back in.
that
Oh
card
my
is.
goodness.
What a gut punch.
If you guys don't know, this one's from Rich, and it was on display over at the gaming side for pretty much since grand opening. I want to say it's been there forever.
Yeah.
But I'm excited. This is what I love to do for me. I personally enjoy it, and I love putting things on like this for all of you. I couldn't have done something like this alone right now. And Rich, I just told them I wanted to come over here, and they've completely blew it out of the water here and has made the best Star Wars card break in Star Wars card history here on Star Wars May the 4th. I'm super excited to see how this continues to grow and how we can make it even bigger and better next year. So again, thank you everybody for having me. Thank you for being such an amazing team. Thank you for everybody who hung out with us today and supported the almanac that Layton worked really hard on. And I hope you loved how everything looked, because I actually am taping behind the scenes here, and you're going to see Hallie hard at work here and everything that she built for all of you. My heart is full. I'm so happy to be part of this community, this Star Wars card community. I'm so happy to be part of putting together all of this for all of you. So thank you.